Notepad and etc. But I'm going to use Notepad plus plus in this lesson. So the first thing I'm going to do now is declare the document. So the exclamation and my caps lock, we have doc type, and it is HTML. HTML. Declaring the doc type, I'm going to open my HTML tag this way. HTML, yep. And because there are going to be a lot of other sub tags inside this HTML tag, I'm going to make them go on a different line. So give some spacing. That's it. Now inside our HTML tag, we are going to have our head inside, like we did from the past lesson. And I said, whenever we open a tag, we should remember to close it back immediately. Otherwise, you get confused along the line. So inside our header tag, we're going to have our title. Yeah. Let me close this title. Yeah, that's it. Now, after declaring the title inside the head, what do we want to show as a title? So let's assume I want them to show lesson 2. Right, lesson 2. No, it's lesson 2. Yeah, that's it. I want us to see lesson 2 as the title. And right here under the lesson 2, you are going to create um, tables and forms. Yeah, that's it. So the tables and forms is actually going to be in the body. The body. So let me open the body tag. Body. Put it down here immediately because there are going to be other sub tags in. Sorry, body. Now in this body, I'm going to have our table tag in this body when we want to create our tables. Now open the table tag, table. Going to be sub tags inside this table tag again. But what I'll do now is I'm going to indent this table tag because if I don't indent it, the code is going to look clumsy and reading is going to be difficult. Detecting of mistakes too is also going to be difficult. So I'm going to indent this table tag inside the body tag. So close the table tag, that's table. Okay, now it's done. Okay, so viewers, please at this point, I would like you to please like and subscribe to my page for more interesting content like this. So after this is done, we are going to have our border. We're going to state the border type, usually denoted by a number in inverted commas. So we are going to have, let's say, border 2. Yep, border 2, for instance. Now the data you are going to have in our table now is going to be uh, that of the capital city, the countries and the capital cities. Yes, so right in our table here, we are going to have our table row. Right, let me indent it. Let me indent this. So we'll be having our table row, which is represented by TR. TR slash TR. Now, this TR is used to determine the row in the table. Right, this TR is used to determine the row in the table. Now, to determine the columns in the table, we use either the table head or the table data. The table head text that are inside the table head tag, they appear to be bold. and they are usually used to represent the titles of the column. So as we are now agreeing, we are going to use the the countries and then the capital city. So we will have our table head tag in this. So th, we will need to close this th. Well, now in our first table head, we are going to have the country. So country, country, yes, country, that's it. And the capital city, th again, h, and then the capital. So capital, capital. And then on the next line, you have another table row again. That's our next table row. And it's in this table row that we are going to have our first country in. So the country is the main topic for that column. And then in this row, we are going to have table data because that's information of the countries in it. TD. It's a closing tag, so we have to put a slash. Let's put a slash. And then we have another TD again. Good. Just as the way we saw over here, it's still the same format that's going to be here, just that using CD. Now, imagine you are going to input data for about, let's say, 20 countries with their capital. Typing it one by one is going to be a very hectic way. So we are just going to copy this. We are going to copy this and highlight it. Copy it, Control C, copy. Then I move to the next line and I paste, Control V. Go to the next line again and I paste, Control V. We are doing it for 3 countries. So you've seen that we have the row for 3 countries. Right. Now the first country we are going to do is Ghana. Ghana. And the capital city of Ghana is Accra. The next is going to be Togo. These are just examples. You can also use other countries when you are practicing yourself. So the capital of Togo is Lomé. Lomé. And then third country is going to be Nigeria. It's not in any special order. They are just countries using, so you can decide to arrange it in the order in which you are okay with. So Nigeria, and we're going to take Abuja as the capital of Nigeria in this situation. Now, in order to run this for it to show clearly on your web as a web page, what you're going to do now is you have to save it. So to save it, first you go to File, all the way down to Save As. Right here, Save As, where my mouse pointer is. Click on Save As. Then you realize over here we have a name for it. So when you are saving it, under normal circumstance, you might not see it written this way. It's because I've saved it once already. So what we are going to do now is when you are saving it, let's assume I'm saving it for the first time. I'm saving this for the first time. Now if I want to save it, I'm going to save it lesson lesson, okay, lesson underscore two code. This is just an example. Lesson underscore two code. Now, to save this, I have to give it the correct file extension. This side, you don't really need to worry about this side. If it's working, depends on the extension you give to it here. So I'll save it here with .html. Please take note of the extension. It is .html. If you don't save it .html, it is not going to work out the way you are expecting it to work out. So I've already selected my location, desktop, YouTube lesson. There's a folder on my desktop called YouTube lessons. So I've just already saved it there just that way. Then I click on save. Yeah, save. When I click on save, let's go and check on it. Now, this is lesson underscore two code. So I'm going to open this. Yeah, so this is it. This has been opened. This is our table here. Country capital, Ghana, Accra, Togo, Lome, Nigeria, Abuja. Now you can see that this is this has been sort of, let me open it. All right. So this is it's been squeezed to the top corner. So now I can align this table to be in the center, right? So if I want to bring it to the center, I just come into the table tag. You can see where the cursor is right here. Then I put in the align. Align equals. What should it be aligned? It should be aligned left, right, or center. Now we want it to be in the middle, so put it center. Center. Yes, that's it. Center. Now I'll save this, Control S. Then click the refresh or the reload button, and you see it's in the center now. Now maybe the table is too small to your liking, so sorry, it's too small for your liking. Now you are going to give it a bigger size, like it should look more large in size. Yeah, so I'm going to make it look more large by using the cell padding. This is right here, cell padding. Now the cell padding is equal to the value of the size which is you want it to be. So let's take 15. It's just an example. You can use 20, you can use 10, depending on the one you want. Now so you've chosen 15. Control S, save this, then I reload it. You will see the size has been increased. So yes, so that's it about the table. There are more things you can do. You can give it color, but basically this is just a basic table.
Have you been naughty or nice?